What's up, guys? Killer back here with another Empires and Post video. Today we got to go over the new hero of the month for May. I'm gonna call her Yang Mei. I'm going with Yang Mei. Yang Mei is May's hero of the month. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that works. I'm going with Yang Mei. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna mess. I'm trying not to mess it up. But Yang Mei. I'll be honest with you guys. I've really been looking forward to this set of the hero of the month for this set, or this hero of the month of the set. Excuse me. She just looks great. She looks like everything all our fast snipers potential could have been, just wasn't. Like, other than Marjana and I'm messing up because I don't have her. The sniper from season 3, like all the little joke snipers that they've given us with Ruben, Kestrel, I'll even say at this point Gravemaker's damage. Like, you've even got Zimkaitha's damage. Yeah, Kestrel especially, I think 215. I won't say Red Hood because she's not fast, but like even Ruben, at 215, like it's just like they've been flirting with this little bit of like, hey, we're fast, but we don't hit as hard as a true blue or green or yellow or purple sniper. Like, they just don't hit as hard. Like, the red snipers have been the most lackluster class, I think, since the game has come out, and I think this is a solution. This is not necessarily the answer. I think Marjana and I can't get her name out to save my life right now. Let me see. Everybody knows what I'm talking about, the one that snatches minions. Let me see if I can actually find somebody on my team who actually has her, which I think somebody does. I can't think of her name to save my life right now. There she is, right there. Gef John. Yeah, there we go, Gef John. Since Gef John and Marjana, there is no true sniper. So they've been flirting at us with these little, like, half snipers. And if you're going to have a half sniper, at least have the half sniper hit somebody. So Yang Mei comes to us, Red Hero of the Month. She is a monk class. She has a passive to where status effects on mana reduction receive the following status effects. When mana is reduced, the caster gets 30% attack for 3 turns. I think that's awesome. Also, it goes along with her special. So if you're going against these, Mitsukos, these Jades, like, I feel like this is a perfect Jade counter, because you could possibly get hit with the mana reduction. I don't know that Monk will bypass the mana reduction. I think Monk only bypasses the status element. But you get mana reduced, and then she gets that 30% attack, plus her special increases her attack. So now her tile damage is really strong, and her next special should be strong if you can get it off in 3 turns. I'm with that. I think this is awesome right here. And then she is allergic to water damage, so she doesn't get hit by water damage. So she's not, that's not the biggest deal as of right now, because we only have who's doing that. But I'm not mad with her 2 passives. It looks like, again, this is looks like a offensive passive and a defensive passive. And then Monk I consider a defensive passive. So she's kind of a defensive setup for her offense. Not mad. Pretty good stats. And look at the power creep. So 790 compared to where Frost was. I think he was like 780 something, but now we jumped up to 790. So imagine her with full emblem should be pretty good. I don't want to say she'll hit, I guess, the 890s. So 890-ish, 890 some change. That's good. 743 for attack. That's actually pretty strong for red. I'm not mad about that. You got 762 defense. You got 1369, a little low on the health, but I'm not mad at that because I'm going attack health if I build her anyway. So these 2 stats are going to increase. She'll probably end up somewhere around 1500 health, and she'll probably end up somewhere around 8 or close to 900 attack. So that's not bad. Flaming Fury. It's a fast speed, which that's the key for me. I think we need more fast reds. We're starting to get a really good set of greens, but I'm starting to see a trend to where the purples are starting to take over with Brea and Freya, but that's been going on for a while. But then you now have Seth with the multiple stack arrangement on the defense, and then you have some kind of like odd off tanks that just do things that really promote the other 4 teams if you're not paying attention. So you've got that going on too. Flaming Fury. It deals 280 damage to the target. So we have almost a 300 hit to the target fast. That's really good. That's decent damage, and I'm not mad at that. The nice part, has a 50% chance to do an additional hits on random enemies up to 4 times. So you kind of got a little like, I guess, Finley in her, or like like it's 50% chance, so it should go off some of the time. It might hit 4, it might just hit 2. At fast, I'm not mad at that. I wish it was Finley to where it was guaranteed to hit everybody with something or something like that. But we'll take this for red because red is shunned upon. But four additional hits, even at minor damage, is really good. Don't know what the fall off or the taper is. Don't know if it's half, 20, 40% off each time it hits, but I'm not mad at that. Additional hits deal minor damage, like I said. The caster gets the following status effect. So, each hit. So every time she does a hit, she'll get a status effect. That's cool because now she can up her attack. Like after her hit, she gets mana down. Now her hit somewhere, her attack damage is somewhere crazy high. I don't know if this makes her great for Titans. I imagine this makes her like after you got your shield down, your defensive down, does she now become your main damage for red? I mean, I'm not opposed to that. I can see that. I can see an argument for that. Excuse me. Here we go with the stack. So stack is a new buff. Instead of it being an effect like a defensive up, a status effect, it's called stack. The only other person that I can just like off the rip tell you has a stack is the the blue barbarian chick from season 3. So you have stack effect where they do damage. This one does a stack effect of where it does attack up. Also, the blue 4-star from season 3 does the stack up. Let me get some names out because I don't want to mess up again with the names because I'm like blanking right now. But it's alright. There she is right there. I thought I saw her. Yeah, Scotty does a stack effect. So that's like a new effect. I'm waiting for them to have a cleansing stack person. It's coming, and I think we've had one, but I think it's coming to where we're going to get a cleansing stack person. So Scotty does a negative stack, and then Yang Mei does a positive stack. And there's other people who do positive stacks as well. So I thought that's interesting. So her stack effect, caster gets 5% attack with a max of 10 stacks. So she can get a 50% increase of attack, plus additional 30 if you go down on the mana. And then I guess if you did like an attack up and a boost from like Mickey, you're talking about something crazy. And I know there's a cap on it, but she's one of those players, or excuse me, one of the heroes that can reach the maximum potential of Mickey's attack up and Tarlak's attack up, and for lack of better, Wukong and my man Ranveer. She can get to that top attack stat really quick, quicker than probably most heroes that we have. And what I'm saying is, and I guess answers the question: is she good for Titans? I guess I would have to say yeah now. So like, what happens is where you see like all allies get a 130% to normal attack, right? There's a cap on this at 170. There's 170% attack cap. So where he gives you the 130 to normal attack, and where this attack is going to add to that attack, well, she already gives that. Let's say she gets to that 30 and 50. So now she has 80. She's already capping at 170 right off the rip, and it could possibly taper off with her losing some of her status effects, but it's still staying at the top stat because she has Mickey's buff for as long as it lasts. And so, like, I know that sounds crazy or whatever, and like, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but like, if you go with like Ranveer has all allies get 195% attack stat. So you can get as top as 195, but you're going to lose that 30% chance. It's going to stay at 195. That's the cap right there for her. With Tarlak and Mickey, you start lower than the top attack stat, but you have to add to it. So like for instance, for me, what I do to achieve that is I might run, let's just talk about reds. I might run Zimkaitha and I might run Black Knight. And Black Knight and Zimkaitha are going to give you that normal attack buff up, but it will get to that 170. So there you go. And I want to say with Black Knight, you'd probably already start there because I want to say it's a 145. Zimkaitha, with just the attack at like 25%, you would have to build up. So with Zimkaitha, you don't get to the 170, but like with Black Knight, you do. But with her, she could possibly do it by herself if, worst case scenario, she just keeps firing off. She'll get to that 170. So that's interesting, and I think that makes her, I guess that answers my question with the Titan. Like, and this is what I was talking about, like with Frost being like a B versus Yang Mei, she would be considered an A to me because she does fit the Titan part of the game. Now, where is she going to work other places? You mean to tell me a 50% double tap is not good on defense? That answers that. And she's a monk. Okay, cool. You put her to wing. You put her to flank. I'd probably put her to wing. She's fast. Okay, cool. No, she doesn't dispel, but she's hitting multiples. As many people as we have now doing multiple status effects of defensive down, offensive down, just like, I mean, even Marjana with shield down. Like, she's going to work great with Marjana. So I have her and Marjana next to each other. Marjana goes off first, she goes off second, taps 2, taps 3, bam, those 3 are done. You know, maybe not done, but close. And then that's the thing, her additional attack is random. So if Marjana hits the strong target with her highest blast, which is a set damage, and then the minor damage is to the 2, and then she uses her strong hit to one of the weaker hits of Marjana, and then double taps the other 2, and they die too, there you go. And then she can double tap up to 4. So, you know, everybody gets hit. That's where I think defense is settled. Offense, same way. Why would I not use her the same way? She's clearly going on my red team as soon as I get her going up with the Marjana out right now. And all you got to do is really protect her and let her rock. So, and Marjana and her do that. Marjana will reduce the Blues' offense, and then she's resistant to the passive of water damage from Vela, who reduces the red, everybody's offense, but primarily red. So I'm going with that for the defense and offense part of it. PvE side of the game, come on, man. Like, you know, everybody needs monks. We have very good monks, but this is a strong monk off the rip. Not to mention her elemental link is just sick. I mean, a minor amount of mana over time. Honestly, guys, I think this is probably a little bit better than the percentage mana increase you get from Seishat's group. Seishat is one I use probably all the time with increased mana. Now, I guess the test with this would be to put her with Grazul and see how they work together, because I haven't done it yet. I do happen to have Maligna leveled up maxed, but I haven't tested it yet with Seishat. I personally like Maligna's going off because I have her on a team that's like all average, and it goes off, you know, it's just enough to where it actually comes in handy when I'm ghosting, because it's probably like about, after the chain link wears off, I would say it's probably about a good 3 tiles worth of mana, like the whole by itself. If you didn't do anything and let just the minor mana go a little bit, it's probably about 3 to 4 tile. You know, and that's just enough sometimes in a fight to where it gives you the advantage on some characters and not the others, just depending on where your mana troops are, or just who's the faster mana troop. But Yang Mei is definitely a move in the right direction. For Reds, I'm really excited to get her. I will not be chasing her on the legendary summons because they don't have I don't have Z-Lin as a feature, so I'm waiting for Z-Lin to be a feature here. We do happen to have a couple more events. Ninjas is coming out this month, so I might run her for Ninjas, and I might run her for, I might try to get her for Tau Talk if it's Tau Talk, if not the Circus or whatever they keep introducing. I guess I want to address something with the channel, and I guess the people who enjoy watching my content. They've been saying I haven't been making a lot of content and not making a lot of stuff. I want to keep making Hero of the Month videos, but I don't want to keep making content videos. And I don't want to keep making content with the game not giving anything back to the community. I'm really displeased with the way Season 4 is going right off the rip. Not the fact the gameplay, not the storyline and all that stuff, which I don't like the storyline, but that doesn't mean that the game is not still fun for me and stuff like that. I just don't like the fact that they're implementing all these heroes, all these more. We have a deal every day. The only day you don't get a deal, I think, is the last 2 days of the end of the month, and I just hate it. I hate how much money the game. I haven't spent money in like about 3 weeks on it. I know the gyms might not reflect that or whatever not, but I didn't buy the last 2 weeks of the Easter deals, and I haven't bought a deal since then. I'm right now actually looking for a ring. If a ring deal maybe popped up and I was able to get it, I might consider it. But I haven't bought a deal for a while, and I'm not buying a deal for a while because they keep adding heroes and they don't add any hero space. Like, I think this is completely unfair. I don't think it's fair that you can add 50 heroes in a season and not give us a single free space whatsoever. So there's no incentive to me to add more heroes or keep pulling when I don't have space for them. Yes, I do have space for them, but I've paid for the space, and the paid for space is getting capped. The paid for space is now at a 500. If I buy this, it just goes up. Like, it's not going to ever quit. And I don't feel like that's fair. So therefore, I'm reducing the content I'm making. I'm also reducing my spending, and I'm not giving to this any more than other than what I want to do, which is pretty much the Hero of the Month reviews. Nothing that, like, you can't still find me. I'm still on Discord. If you got questions and stuff like that, cool. I'm just not going to keep giving my energy to something that's not giving any energy back to me. Love Empires and Puzzles. Love the community. Hate the creators and hate the people who are in charge of this stuff. But you guys suck. But other than that, that's all I got, guys. Yang Mei looks awesome. This is a hero in the right direction. I was rocking her avatar before. Once I get her, I'll probably start rocking the avatar again. I just got this little creepy cat guy today, and I was like, he's pretty cool. I'll give him a spin. But I think a green cat is just too funny to me. I just think he's honestly the funniest looking avatar we've have. I think this is hilarious. But that's all I got, man. I'm not gonna keep doing this without any respect back on our names. You're not gonna keep, hey, here's 50 heroes, nowhere to put them. Keep pulling, have a good time. Here's some more deals. Like, you miss me with that. I need 50 more spaces. Kill it out. Peace.